In the face of the energy transition, the demand for critical minerals is at an all-time high. Navigating this landscape is complex, but BHP is taking a bold step with BHP Explore, a first-of-its-kind mining exploration accelerator. 7 global exploration companies were given the opportunity of a lifetime with the chance to lead the next frontier of junior exploration. Join us on their 6-month journey through trials, triumphs, and transformation in an industry ready for disruption.
The story started a little bit longer than a year ago.
We were able to turn an idea that was written down in a very brief memo into something that is now a reality.
It was an idea that was brought forward as a concept for enabling growth, sort of crowdsourcing exploration to a much larger group of people, the brightest and the most talented explorers around the world.
This cohort has been amazing. We have teams all over the world, and they've brought a real excitement into Explore, and they've made the program everything that it's been over the last 6 months. Exploring in Finland and Norway, we have Andrew and Fabian with King's Rose. We have Sam and Jim, the professor and his research assistant, are with Bronzite, and they're exploring in Canada. We have our Africa duo, Ross and Tom, with Tutume Metals. Todd and Juho are with Nordic Nickel, and they're exploring in Finland. Mike and Martin, one of our Aussie teams, exploring at Broken Hill, and they're with Impact Minerals. We have Ghana and Backrel from Asian Battery Minerals, and they're exploring in Mongolia. We have Mark and Darren, another one of our Aussie teams. They're exploring in Queensland, and they're with Redox.
When we had the initial call for applicants for BHP Explore, we got 249 applicants from all around the world. We took a layered approach to narrowing down the selection with initial desktop technical reviews of the opportunities, all the way down through in-person interviews. Together we selected 7 of the applicants to move forward into the program.
Junior exploration companies all face similar challenges. That's incredibly driven by project results and the ability to raise funding. And what this tends to do is it drives decision-making in those junior companies to feed the beast. Stay on the hamster wheel, keep getting the money in, otherwise the company ceases to exist. Those challenges are things that we've tried to address through the Explore program and give the companies tools that they can use to consider these, rather than any kind of mandated BHP approach to exploration.
Within the junior exploration space, there are a common set of issues that you find across all of the companies. And our programming was set up to deal with that. However, every opportunity is also unique. And with that, we had to have a bespoke element of our program. Bootcamp was the first time that the cohort got to meet face to face, working together on their business, their technical, and their operational readiness. Toolkit Camp was organised at the end of PDAC, which is the largest mining conference in the world. We structured a series of conversations between vendors and juniors that allowed them to look at how can they solve the problems in a way that they've never been able to do before. Our core program comprised of virtual sessions where we had business coaching, technical coaching, master classes, and bespoke technical and other support for the opportunity sets. We were able to do most of our program virtually, but there are a few things that you can't do on WebEx. With that, we visited Finland, Botswana, Australia, so that we could understand deeply what these opportunities were and where the opportunities for doing more were.
It's invaluable getting the lay of the land, seeing the actual rocks, and also spending that one-on-one time with the other companies.
Being able to look at drill core as it came out of the ground, first time these rocks have been seen by humans. I mean, as a geologist, that's just too good.
At the end of the program, a subset of the cohort were invited to pitch their investment to the independent peer review team. One of the best things about this program that makes it so different to just an investment is we've built a community that did not exist beforehand. We've built friendships and relationships that will last for decades, not just something that lasted for 6 months. It was incredibly important for us to stand beside these teams internally and externally to show BHP what they had created through this program, the support from across the organization that allowed these companies to advance so far in such a short period of time. And Showcase gave us that opportunity in droves.
Showcase is a chance for us to tell stakeholders, investors, the world, what are the ideas that we've got. And so it's a really exciting opportunity to share our enthusiasm for our business.
The last 6 months have been meeting other companies and teams with different exploration projects and a lot of different expertise.
The grant that we received, $500,000 US, was really beneficial. We had a plan to drill 1 deep hole, we ended up drilling 3.
We actually found a number of new targets within our data set.
Essentially, we've built the largest geological database for Norway that probably exists globally.
We have a lot more confidence that we know what risks we face and how to mitigate them.
Nurturing a long-term relationship with BHP, it's something we value very highly.
Learning firsthand from our cohorts, new technologies, new techniques.
To me, the BHP Explore program is a unique opportunity to really and truly accelerate exploration.
It's exactly what's needed today to make mineral discoveries.
It is a unique and innovative approach to early stage exploration.
An avenue to take me from what was an interesting and fun idea, turn it into a reality.
It gives you the opportunity to get back to really exploring.
This is just the beginning of the journey. We've completed the first year. We've had an amazing first cohort. The cohort are not only friends, but they have proclaimed themselves as the Magnificent Seven.
Early on, it became a very solid partnership, a very strong collaboration that will go beyond the Explore program. That's been, for me, the biggest highlight.
Before Explore, BHP was the biggest mining company out there with a very clear mandate to pursue growth in future-facing commodities. After Explore, BHP is still all of that. It has also shown the world that it is nimble and it can be really innovative, not only in what it does, but how it does it.
Explore set out to achieve something that's never been done before. There's a big problem to be solved across the world, and we're trying to be a part of the solution.
We are learning that we can be nimble, we can be agile, we can think differently, and it's not scary.
As we look to solve the big problem ahead in critical minerals, the big players have to step up to the plate. It's been an amazing thing to see all of the new ideas in BHP connect with our cohort members.
My hope for the future is that all these lessons learned, they're actually going to start to be applied in the industry to really take the overall mining industry to the future and become a key role player on the energy transition.